Welcome to Frankly Speaking, the final episode in season 2, and we have come a long way. First off, thanks to everyone that has subscribed and those that keep coming back every Monday. We love you. We appreciate you. Now, because of Una, now with the open shop. This is brought to you by Sky Wallet, the simplest way to trade crypto, and refreshed by Meridian Club Cream Liquor. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the amazing quartet of yours truly, husband material, Big Nay in the building.
The building.
The ancestor. The man of enchanting physiognomy, many degrees and characters, and the man who has experience, Nedu Wazobia, and the lady who everybody seems to agree with because of how powerful her voice is. Stop. Deity Cole. Ladies and gentlemen, we're joined by very special people. I am going to begin first with a lady who is 6'5". Yes. 6'5", super intelligent, dark-skinned, very beautiful.
Stop playing.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for a media personality, Jasmine Roberts! And seated by her immediate right is somebody who is an essential ingredient of human life. Because even if they don't used to teach that thing in open school, everybody seems to have experience. You would understand when we delve into the conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, for a sex therapist par excellence, put your hands together for Shazly! And finally, this young man, we have a story. You see Port Harcourt boys. Fear Port Harcourt boys, so they will look normal for you. And when you Kasala bust, they will show you. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for a serial entrepreneur and media practitioner. Put your hands together for Abby!
I didn't get
Abby don't leave fine boy. You know, the Abby go all those and all those beauty pageants now.
Male pageants.
Male pageants.
Mr. Nigeria now.
First round of 2015 at some point.
So you go show chest.
But I showed the chest.
7 years experience.
Still there. Chest still there. If you want to see, but you pay privately. Let's get back to Frankly Speaking.
Let's get back to Frankly Speaking. So, ladies and gentlemen, something big is coming. We intend to tape Frankly Speaking live, have a session where we're going to feature guests. So if you're interested, I beg, just put out for the comment section. We will begin to choose now so that when we gather together, all of us go discuss. It's going to be massive. It's coming very, very soon, so fingers crossed. On this episode, we're discussing something really very, very epic. Everybody, they talk about marriage. Defined in layman terms as the union between if I say two consenting adults, some people should say, I must say man and woman. Well, two adults who have come of age and have decided that they are willing to spend the rest of their lives together or get into something they consider healthy. Two consenting adults. But in this case, in this definition, maybe male or female.
What does it say? I'm gender fluid.
You can leave it open. Though.
Okay, leave it open. Yeah. You're two consenting adults. Good. Now, people have come out to say a lot of people seem to pretend, especially online. But offline, the thing they did them somehow. So, for example, we talk about marriage, and then some people are like, oh, I don't really care. But for some other people, that I don't really care, not just for the outside. In the inside, their prayer point is, Lord, make me a mister. Lord, make me a Mrs. Lord, make me a mister. Lord, make me a Mrs. Why she Lord a fool? Every year. If people go look, say, oh, it's just marriage. But deep inside you, it is goals. So the conversation is marriage. The desperation for the Mrs. title. May I add Mr. or just Mrs.?
Mr. Now from when they born you now.
No.
Sorry, Mr. Now from when they born you now. Master, Mr. Not the same thing. Mrs. Now when they marry you.
I think you should leave it because men don't want to talk about the desperation to be a married man. They all want to get married as well.
And they do?
Yes,
but we don't talk about it.
No!
Men want to get married.
Many of them
Men want to get married.
Men want to get married.
They are married at some point.
It's just bad because they are not
Well,
finding
it's actually mostly ladies that are desperate to get married.
Is for companionship and to raise a good home.
I'm just saying that as much as women want to become Mrs., men want to be husbands,
but
fathers.
It's not 50-50,
They want to be
it's
married. They want to have their families.
It's 80-20.
They are looking for it. It's just that, okay, yes. We agree that the number is higher.
So I think think it's important to point out first that it's okay to throw in the Mr. into the conversation to Mr. Mrs. But it be like say that desperation now you can't separate them. I have heard it's not 50-50. I have heard 80-20. Nedu has said it is 90-10.
90-10
Jasmine, it be like say you yourself. If we even give you calculator, you go spoil her. Over to you, Jasmine. I would love to hear what you have to say.
Well, I feel like it's actually ladies that are more desperate to get married. I don't think men actually clamor to marry like that. The way ladies say, "Oh, if I don't marry, my life is upside down." Do you get? From when the guy is like born, he's raised to make money first. If marriage comes, it comes. But as a woman, you're raised to be somebody's wife. You're raised to be a wife material. When you're doing your house, is that you're going to your husband's house? You get me? They don't do that with men. You do that in your wife's house. They don't really say that. So right now, I'm going to say that it's actually women that are more desperate to, be wives than men be. So it's actually 90-10. So it's not
I don't know about 80, the stats. I don't know about
70-30.
About the stats, but I just don't want us to rule out the conversation that also there are guys who,
that want to get married.
But they're just not finding.
Let me tell you something. In the guys that want to get married, more than half of them is because they are pressured in their family to get married.
Yes.
True.
But is it not the same thing? Are women, most of them...
They tell you, for the 10 way remain, for the 10%. It's that 10%, their family member, they say, you don't want wine.
It's the same thing. The pressure cuts across.
Sometimes it also comes from the pressure of friends getting married. Maybe in a circle of 10 guys, 8 of them are married. Remaining to now start feeling, oh boy, it'd be like,
let's go marry that baby. That baby in my side.
So are we saying that guys get married not because of love, because of pressure and other things?
I think guys get married because they are ready.
Because they are ready, not because of my friends are getting married or
Nah, not really.
Oh, many guys get married because their friends are getting married. I've seen a lot.
I think almost all my friends are married.
That's you.
I mean, men and women get married a lot of times because their friends are getting married.
Exactly what
it's not just men. It's not always because of love, to be honest.
You know that when you go for weddings, I usually don't like going for weddings because when you go for like 5 minutes, you go do like say, give me husband, because there's one.
But you go back to your reality when you get home.
Of course, but that moment for at least 5 minutes.
I want to speak for guys.
Me, I just feel like if we're talking about the pressure to get married, it cuts across both genders, male, female. But then when you talk about the desperation in itself, you now leave it for my gender.
So I think it's important to establish that whether male or female, the pressure is getting
worse.
Now let's talk about desperation. Very importantly. Now, desperation is the action of I must by every means necessary. And it would appear like, when we look at the subject of the conversation already, it be like say, women, in the desperation on their part, in the thing they plenty about. So who then are these people who online don't seem to care because they are independent and they got themselves.
Yeah.
But offline, they are shutting down Shiloh.
One queen like
and
that.
all the dating apps are crashing because of them.
And there's nothing God win.
Every other week, they are coming to tell us that, I had a nasty experience with this person, with that person. There was one I saw that shocked me. God, am I a lighter? I'm like, what is this? What did they happen?
Because I lighter for you.
All I'm going to say is we live in a hypocritical society, and we live in a society where people just want to be good for the people they don't even know, rather than be good to yourself. Like I said in the last episode, you love yourself more than any other human being, but for some reason you now value other people's opinion over yourself, which doesn't make sense to me, and I would never understand. Now it gets to a point when it be say, even talk with all due respect to the Oni. I don't know how they do the greeting. No, he got one lady where he marry. When first come online, come they teach. I cannot remember exactly what she was saying.
I don't understand why husbands they move around.
They move around. Why husbands they move around? If you want to stay with one, stay with one. Stay with one. But my sister, when he come to the Oga Pata Olorioko, you fall down, and say this Olorioko, he's gonna bring more.
But the Oni is not like the regular man out there now. The Oni have
money now. now you have power.
No, but
which
he's
is why
also,
women, you put deceive yourself.
But he's also a king.
So, but
and
wait,
he can
whether you
choose
put
and-
regular,
Shouldn't have made that video.
whether you put
What are you
regular
talking
in
about?
front or not,
No, but that video
what
was
will end
actually
it is
old,
man.
That's another
Regular
thing.
man, irregular
now
man.
she talk about be she talk.
But do you know
Why
people
she made
actually
that video,
change?
she was already
You
there.
you can say something now, and maybe 2-3 years later, you have a different belief or a different perspective to it.
Only
Besides-
politics.
Wait till make
Besides
the
changing
perspective
her
believe.
Apparently, that video was made while she was already there.
Besides
Like
changing.
as in a crown.
Oh.
But
wow.
besides changing, somebody who is married to a king can literally come out and educate
Let me-
ordinary men, like the regular men, that they should stick to one. Because you are not a king. Are you an oni? Why are you going after-
What are you talking
no, but you are
about?
not a king. Why are you going after different?
That's the
Naomi,
point.
let me tell you something. You don't know what you're talking about with all due respect.
How?
Yeah, you're talking pant, back. Let me tell you something. Look, you ladies, it's God that will judge all of you people.
I don't understand.
Now,
am I?
hold on.
Hey.
Let me talk what I'm talking. You women here. You will see a man. He say, I cannot settle for less. Like, duh,
Like
he's
that.
not handsome. But when that man is ugly, like Nedu, I have plenty of money. All of you will rush him.
Nedwoko is ugly.
Eh?
Well, are you asking?
Now you're saying he's very handsome. No, you did not know. Naomi, say the truth and shame the devil.
I don't understand.
Let me give my camera,
Besides,
Jonah.
beauty is in the eyes
of
of
the
the
beholder.
beholder.
Now, Naomi, tell yourself the truth. If Nedu come now, say marry me, will you marry him or not?
Nedu,
Hey, will you marry him or
wait,
not?
first of all, it's not about me. We're talking about what.
Naomi, please, this is the final episode of season 2.
Go.
Please answer my question.
Don't put that
Hold
on
on,
the
honey.
spot now, because-
No. It's not. First of all,
Meanwhile, if now one guy Chukwode, when you never go inside well, you tell him to go and sit down somewhere. You tell him to go and sit down somewhere because
Yes.
he has not made it.
Yes.
That's why. Watch. Let me say something
Yes.
before them tossing and me they talk
there are
fast on the
men and there are
podcast.
men.
Let me say something. Let me say something. A
So
guy
one
will
is
take-
men, the other one is amen.
He says every day. He says every day. If he come meet me, say, man, Baba, Omo, I don't meet one babe, Omo. The thing where I go ask and say, Omo, man, see the babe. When I see the babe, Omo, the babe fine. Bado. Baba, you go wipe die. That's all. But we're not going to talk past that one. Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? But if a girl meet a guy, carry Naomi meet guy, can't go show them to almost see the guy. The first question to go, what does he do?
Not all the time.
Or drive self.
What are we talking about?
Not all the time.
If not all the time,
Not all the time. I don't
Even
think
if
if
it's
it
all
is not
the
all the
time.
time, if it's not all the time, now when the man prick long,
No, but even if
That's
it's
all.
all the
Still
time,
not all
it's
the
a
time.
valid question to ask. What does he do?
But men
It's a
also,
valid
men
question
actually
to
ask like their fellow men what the ladies do. When
understand.
the
How
man
many
wants
men
to
that's
take
like- that's like much way much later.
Because the truth is, I don't need your money. I have my money. I don't fucking need your
Exactly.
money.
We don't. I don't think
We don't
that's
need
that's
your money.
That's not a
But
factor.
So-
But there are some men that would love to be with ladies.
I
that
think
are
it's
super
important.
So the
comfortable.
desperation are women.
Yes,
Now
that
now.
comes
I think
as
talking
that comes
about
secondary.
desperation. Will it be fair to say that, women have standards that they only conform with when it suits a particular narrative? But if it doesn't suit the narrative that they are trying to propagate, they can bend.
Break it
Because,
down.
wait now, somebody is saying, I am this, I am that, I will not settle for less, I will not do this, I will not do that. But Naomi is here telling us that he's not an ordinary man. For example, in the case of the Oni, she said he's the Oni now. So why will an ordinary
difference?
Chukwudi, who is not the Oni? So the standards apply only for Chukwudi and Chinedu, but it will never apply for Oni.
Well, if I
But
say I'm not settling for less, I'm not settling for less.
And that's on
That's
people.
it.
what-
You get
So
it?
you have to keep
what
looking
is
for
now
all the
less?
Onis.
For every
So what
human
is now
being.
less?
Let's differ. What is
Less
less
is
to
relative.
you
Do you
is
get?
different
Yes.
from what is less to me.
Do you understand? To
I
another
might not
person, less
consider-
is you cannot be someone that is broke. To me, I might be like, I can't be someone that's gonna disrespect me, that's gonna be unfaithful and all that.
So
Different
if
people
you
have their
are with
different
somebody
views.
if you are with somebody who, but the less in this case now,
Yeah.
that I am sure if we take a sample poll, everybody agrees, is that there must be wealth involved.
Not all the time.
Not all the time.
Every
Not all
lady.
the time. For you, what
So-
is it?
so
Is
let
it
me-
brick?
So
Because that is mostly
It
what
will be,
you're
it will be top two.
I like the fact that
It
you
will be
asked me that
top two.
question.
Wealth
So
and
for me,
provision will be
Well,
top
I'm
two.
of the
Ask him. Ask him.
First of all, for me, when you see me, you know that I'm self-made, and this is not self-made.
If we see it, if we
When
see you.
Oh, Nedu Ejime go now, my guy. I love
Okay.
you.
Okay.
I love
Yeah.
you. Right? When you see me, you must be bringing something to the table.
Okay.
It mustn't be money. For me, I want somebody that I can have conversation, proper communication with. When I mean communication, I believe that I can be married for years.
nonsense is
and
So you can settle that with the newscaster. That doesn't have money. Yes, it's communication now. Or English teacher now. I said top 2. If money no day, una go change the rule.
No,
Una go use VAR, check am. Communication.
See, you must have a vision. You must have a vision.
No, let's
have
see
a
her
vision.
reasons. She don't name one.
If you have a vision, there are people you see that you know that this person may not have money now, but give this person another 10, 5.
And especially
years.
when she
The money is still in front.
Because money, you
Because
need
she already
money in
have
your life
money.
now.
Well-
You need money.
So what's the third one? You've said money, communication. What's
You
the third
talked
one?
about pennies. Did you talk about pennies? Yes. You have to pennies me intensively. Yes.
Okay.
And pennies right. You have to pennies right. You have to pennies right.
Pennies here.
You have to pennies right.
So wait. So if a man, let me ask you, so if man where you want marry or whatever, stay with, if enough he fuck you well, you know they do.
See, Nedu, make a no lie. As a sex therapist, have the time when people come for consultation or come for therapy. 2 things where they cause their wahala now, money and sex. So, you know, they pass money and sex. Then feel they lie, they talk, say, now this one. But when we start digging deep down, half the time, it's not even money. It's usually sex. It's more of sex than even money these days.
Pleasure.
People are not having orgasms. The women are tired when they go use sex toy. They go call squirt. Then you, brother, you do nothing. You still will not bring money to the table. You still will not give her respect. You will still be cheating. What are you offering?
No, now. It's wrong now.
Do you get?
It's wrong. No,
Exactly.
women don't deserve to go
Exactly.
through that.
She asked a valid question. What are you offering?
What are you offering? You must be offering something. And the truth is, we like to make it look like it's all about money. Yes, I understand that you are in a society where love has changed and the dynamics of all those things have changed. Money has come first. But not every woman out there is looking for money. Not every woman out there is just thinking about. There's so many other things.
But you look for money. Your money, I just know you put her money for front. But you know me say money
But
not
she
there.
has her own money too now.
Money will be there.
But she's looking at the person that has potential and will make money in the front.
People will
And
marry
dick hours.
money as
Because-
6, 7, 8, even 9. Because by the grace of God, you go reach me. They don't have money, so I don't know what you're talking about.
So you don't already put yourself in line. You say by the grace of God, you will reach me.
But you know what you do?
No, so but what
You
we're
go need
talking
to go
about?
UK.
What we're
So
talking
only go
about?
see you now. UK babes in the collect.
Very soon, the UK go reach all of us too. Are we not all going to UK? So,
So
anyways,
it's going to that number. It's going to 13.
Yeah.
No, it's getting to 30. So
And they're mostly UK babes, you know.
so, but that's what we talk. That's what we're talking. I feel like that's why we're really talking about this desperation to be Mrs.
But the talking about the special music, can we mention will we? Because when I want to ask one question, with all due respect to the people I'm about to mention their name.
No call anybody. You can mention group, but don't call any name.
Okay, let me not call name. There's somebody that they impregnate. They now come and leave the person.
Oh, wow.
Now, the person now come back to the person again. Is that one desperation? If you know we know who I'm talking about.
With the pregnancy, she came back.
Because it's a billion gang.
Oh,
So I'm just that's not. Is that desperation?
it's not desperation.
not
It's
desperation.
taking
I
what
don't
is
see it as
yours.
desperation.
Taking what is
Right?
yours.
So are you saying trauma is taking what is hers when it comes to the video?
It's love.
I don't know if I'm going to tag you love.
So Jasmine, you don't think trauma loves the video?
Maybe they're in love with each other, but I don't think her leaving and coming back after being disrespected and all of that is what you're going to call love. That's
Why
not
do you
love.
think the video disrespected her? Why do you call it disrespect?
But
I mean,
Let
let me tell you.
Let's discuss. Why do you think the video disrespect? Kevo me, what did the video do that you think it disrespected her?
We all make mistakes. We all make mistakes. So
What did he do that
So
is
first of
disrespected
all,
her?
now you know
Also
we are all,
with another
aware
lady
that David has been with trauma for like the longest time, right? Even like before he had this is other women, right? They've been dating for a while, yeah.
Those ones
And
are clients.
you get they've been together, and you know what, she was aware of everything she was signing up for. I'm gonna say that first, but still he didn't respect her enough to understand that you have put her out there. If you want to do your manly misbehaviors, and which I'm not gonna be in full support of, but if you want to do that, don't bring her to her face first. Do you get me? Don't come and flaunt her, and eventually now after you flaunted her, you have done music video with her, you have already give her belly, you have do introduction. I think they did intro one time now, but yes, after that you now impregnate another person.
By accident.
Not mistake.
Hey, but the police mistakenly entered that place. You get me? But then again, I'm not gonna totally
let me
blame
cut her
because
off,
he's not
please.
dating that person. He got pregnant.
Right now, let me now talk about other girls. You know that he flaunted a girl.
Yes, I you exactly.
I'm sorry, but nobody owes you. See, the only person that owes you loyalty is your partner. I am so sorry, but the only person that owes you loyalty is your partner. Not the other girl or the other guy that is so seeing why you have a partner. It's your partner that owes you 100% loyalty and faithfulness.
But if what I'm trying to say now, what I'm trying to say now is bring us back to the part that girls are desperate.
Exactly.
If they don't time for Naomi will go.
He's not regular guys. He's not. I honestly believe that some men should have exception to these things.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I was talking about the rules and standards.
You know why? Men should have exception
because they have money.
It's not about money
and influence.
It's not about
say something?
It's about personality.
Sorry.
It's not even about personality and status. Good men deserve some exceptions. Yes.
To ask you for money, you'll be like, "Why am I giving money?" But if a Kim Kardashian comes to you, you will look for that money to give.
Why?
No, for what?
It's a lie.
That's how you'd be.
No, not you men. Tell the men you know.
Don't speak for men. Don't speak for men.
I don't know yet, but I know you.
I don't know you guys.
So I can speak for myself. No.
As humans,
I can speak for myself.
This actually boils down to the hypocrisy that Nedu spoke about.
No, it's not about that.
That hypocrisy. So we can actually give excuse for a man who has influence and who has money and who has whatever, but we cannot give excuse for another normal person.
Now, can I say something?
Hypocrisy now.
Can I say something? Now, see, which is what I said in the beginning. We live in a hypocritical society. Now, the truth is,
I don't understand.
you can check out now. You get the point now. You want to start a guy, and you deal with this guy. You don't believe no matter what you say. Men are polygamous in nature. Not with me. When my man is with me, he will stay with me and me alone. But when you are now dating somebody that is rich, very very rich, don't conyon, don't polyon that have a lot of money. As long as it does not bring it to my face,
That's
I'm not take it Hold on. The same you.
That's not me.
No, I'm not online. You come outside and say, no, I'm not desperate for any man. Now you go see you see the video don't flaunt choma. If the video come to you now, you go still follow the video.
Because I would think that my own luck will shine now. Maybe I will not be the winning person. Yeah.
Wow, we might not be
You not be the what? The main person.
You guys should let me explain this thing from how I see it, right? I always say this thing, as a single girl that wants to be in a relationship, you are not necessarily concerned about the other girls that he's dating or he has dated. Like I'm talking for like in general now, not Davido or not his wife Shoma. I'm just talking in general. Like if a guy meets you, you're not concerned about not necessarily like you don't care whether you don't care about his ex. Do you understand?
Yeah, but you should care about who he's with right now. I'm going to ask you, do you have a partner or are you married? I'm going to ask you that question.
You're going to ask him. If he tells me...
I don't have any business with your ex, but if you're with someone now, I can't be with you.
If he tells me he doesn't have a partner, I'm not supposed to go and... It's not supposed to be my business whether he has a partner and he's lying. I'm going to work on the fact that he has told me that he doesn't have a partner.
But you will
I'm going to be in a relationship with him. Yes? And I'm going to be in that relationship with him because I like him and because I'm hoping that in the relationship, it will work out between the both of us.
Is it that every married man you date,
every married man
that you hope? Hold on.
Married man.
Hold on. You want to grab her with questions.
Are you trying to?
No, we're not talking about married guys. We're talking about
married men. One artist that became a pastor, Soli, he came out and published a video and said that when a man that is married asks you out, you don't have to say no because it could maybe.
Yeah.
It could maybe what?
That you are the one that is meant,
you're the one that is meant to be for him.
I don't understand.
But do you know, I actually believe that sometimes people get married and after they get married, they meet
you find your soulmate.
But that's a different conversation. But that's a different conversation. But what I'm trying to say in essence is, please, the truth is, I'm happy that Jasmine understands what I'm saying. Yes. We are all just deceiving ourselves.
Actually.
Now the truth is, we can excuse a man having tons of girls as long as he has influence and is rich. But when it is not rich, online, when I go come outside, conscious say no, I cannot do this. I cannot do that.
What are you saying?
Miss Independent, I don't want to get married if this is how it's going to be. If this is what marriage is, I don't want it. Meanwhile, you go back.
Let's be realistic. Let us be realistic.
No, but please, can I finish my talk? Amen. After conversation, you go online and say, if this is what marriage is going to be, I don't want it. You go sit and go put, for example, IVD case and in Bimbo or whatever. They put up. You go see all this nonsense done on young girls. Come begin to comment. My marriage will work. My marriage will work. My man will not cheat on me like this.
Yeah, just face their front.
What are we talking about?
I'm confused.
Why are we deceiving ourselves?
So we're talking about desperation here.
No, desperate pass. Oh, if this is what marriage is, I don't want it. Yet, now they go carry man poto. Go Shiloh, go they pray. Father, rib of my rib, bone of my bone.
Of course,
I don't
as a point of reference. But
you don't know.
I heard that too.
As a point of reference, But let's talk about this desperation.
Women take their husband's pictures to Shiloh to stay in the marriage.
Let's talk about
already married.
Let's talk about desperation
to be a missus.
Yes, let's talk about desperation to be a missus and the position of standards, because it would appear like, even though there are no stats to back this claim, but one can say, maybe an opinion that is widely or a view that is widely held and expressed is the fact that certain people get passes and others do not. Because if, for example, this person is in a relationship with another person, but because the person has come to tell you that, no, I'm not in a relationship, I'm slightly married, I'm married weekends.
I'm married, but I'm free. I'm married, but I'm free.
I'm slightly married. You will take that slightly married and run with it, while hoping that, your own case will be different from the other case. Doesn't it reek of desperation?
How? Of course it does. Of course it does. Because how do you expect a dog who has been barking for years to all of a sudden start meowing because of you?
It happens.
Like you just turn to a cat.
Yeah, but it happens. And we have seen
a dog that has been barking all this year to suddenly
because
begin to meow because of you.
meow.
We have seen
The dog don't turn gay.
No, but then, okay, Naomi, let me come from this point where you say it happens. So what will be the mindset at the time? Don't you think it is influenced by your desperation?
How?
Because you're already painting a picture of what you want to see. Now, Jasmine has said that a dog that has been barking all these years now.
Jesus Christ, when love happens, when real love happens, it changes people. Do you understand? As a lady, she might be wild and free, doing stuff, flirting with different guys. But the moment she falls for one guy,
but that's true. When
she calms down for that guy. And it's the same thing that happens to most guys as well.
But
even though most of them still, corner will still go and cheat.
They fall in love these days.
But they will calm down for one woman that they really like.
I feel like people should actually,
woman that they really like.
I feel like people should actually, ladies should actually stop having that mindset that, when you're in love with this person, you will change him.
No, it's not. I did not say that I'm in love with him and I'm changing him. No.
He will change because you guys are in love.
If he falls in love with you, he will change for you. He will do it for you, for himself, not because you're making him do it. Do you understand? It's the same thing. So it's the same thing for a lady too. I might be crazy and everything that I want to be, but if I meet my Mr. Right, I'm gonna calm down.
Who is the Oni?
And as I am now,
But that Mr. Right can never be a chukuma or chukuma. He has to be
It's actually statements like this that make women ignore red flags, obvious red flags, all in the name of
always.
Like obvious red flags, all in the name of I love him, he loves me as well, and
my own red flag is different from what your red flag is.
That's true.
Different opinions. We
Your red flag can be ignored as long as there's money. Your red flag can be ignored as long as
what she considers red flag might not be what I consider a red flag. So how can you come and be telling me?
I've seen a lot of relations. I've seen a lot of ladies where desperation to stay in.
Pretty much. General.
I've seen a lot of ladies when they say because of the desperation of wanting to either enter a relationship or stay in a relationship, hoping that the man is going to get married to you, they endure shit that they should.
Yes.
For example, the man, you know how many we see on our show. Man go they beat you, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, turn your face to make up face beat by more.
That's
you go sit down there because
because you go Dubai.
Because you go Dubai. You go see them open mouth say, I rather cry in a Ferrari.
In a private jet.
They think
They get one where they trend for TikTok now, where they piss me off, where they irritate me. You go to hear sound of girl and boy, they fuck. Then they will call right, if we don't settle quarrel like this, don't talk to me. Like, what the fuck? Are you so desperate in all?
But
Why?
some people settle quarrel like that. Yeah.
So
why?
So see, let's talk about talking about desperation.
Yes, please stay on the
Let's
desperation.
talking about desperation. Let's talk about red flags, because now here I can't see say everybody color of flag they different. But for outside, you know, some days ago on Twitter, somebody was talking about red flags and said you should never get married to a firstborn.
I saw that.
That is the breadwinner.
Yes, that is the breadwinner, because you know they, as CB said, that they always provide. The thing go there difficult. See, don't you think that desperation makes the color of your own flag? If you red to this person, you go country, because for example, if you're comfortable with somebody physically assaulting you, and you say personally it's not a red flag for you. Now if you say make everybody carry their color of flag now, because the thing not to Roy beef. Na rainbow color now. It don't come there different. Is it not desperation that will be cloud one sense of reasoning?
It is.
To say, okay, just like you don't like me, man, they beat you. More I like me, man, they beat me. Your red flag is your red flag. My red flag is my red flag.
I was talking about beating.
No, but some people are you.
Just like how you mentioned, your own might be the fact that he's cheating, based on what you guys call it. You say he's cheating, but he's got a lot of money. Well, but that as long as he doesn't insult me with it, as long as I don't see her, as long as when he's with me, the fuck are we talking about?
So long as we're
not talking.
So long as I am intentional about being 100% with you, I believe that I deserve the same energy. And if you're not giving me that same energy, I'm out. That's it. It's not that hard. I'm not going to stay there, because let her be outside. Don't bring her to my face. No, Jenna from club. That's the way they start.
See, Jasmine, make I ask you.
That's the truth.
What be that thing where will make you day? What be that thing will make you day desperate enough? To you will lose your senses, stay for relationship because. I
never see him.
Your own,
I never see him now.
No.
I don't know.
Get me wrong. They do
I never see him.
Is it money or prick?
Both.
No, none of both.
No, you can say good. Okay, good prick.
You're mixing it up now. I was saying that in a different context. Not in this context we're talking about.
Okay.
Right now, like I said again, there are things that are important to me in a relationship.
Yes.
It may be, I'm trying to come from the angle like that we all have different red flags. But for me, very important, you see, communication, because I believe that when we talk, we can solve everything. If I do not have good communication with you, we are not doing anything.
And the
whether
person
you have
has to be able
money,
to comprehend
whether
as
you don't have
well.
money, whether you're paying,
That person has to be able to comprehend as well.
Of course, communication.
Because there's one thing to communicate and nothing for that person to understand what you're saying.
Communication. When I give it out and you get it, that's not communication.
Use the information
shared. We have to talk. Even when we are angry, we are fighting, we have to sit down and
talk about
So
it.
one question I want to ask regarding what we're talking about today is, why do you guys do what you do? You excuse something. You don't show your desperation outside because you want the public to perceive you as this person. And then in the corner, you are so flipping desperate. Why do you guys do that?
The public has actually put on us. Society has put a lot of pressure on women.
True.
Naturally, women, we are just pressured. We come into the world with
women
vagina.
are raised to be with a man.
So is it the vagina?
These women actually feel.
I mean, what's the identify
What
vagina?
makes you so what's now the thing? What's now the thing that you think we can do as humans, as people,
as a society,
the only
to change this narrative?
I think the only thing we can do is
speak. When they speak, allow them to say what. Like when I
does
speak,
that include allowing men
men
have more than one girlfriend?
I feel like on social media, on social media, a lot of people like to jump on bandwagon. So it's a thing to come out on social media and be like, I don't want to get married. I don't care about marriage. I am independent. I don't do this one. I don't do that one. But you know that offline, you are still begging that guy to give you a second chance. Like all of that. It's just because social media, you have to be a certain way to be seen. I just feel like people should actually be true to themselves. Like what you like with your full chest. There's nobody can kill you. Do you understand? If you want to get
people
married,
like to follow trend
and you
anyway.
like to, you want to be, you are family oriented. You want to
Not
have your own family.
everybody.
It's not wrong.
I don't like trends.
It's
Someone
not
like
wrong.
me.
Do you understand? Of course, there are some people who don't want to have families. That's fine.
Yeah.
You can do that on you. That's okay. But you don't come and make people who say, my marriage is an achievement. Marriage is a big deal. I want to have my own family. You don't come and make them feel less or like they are not independent enough or they don't have sense because they want what they want.
But I don't. Well, I get Shisha, but I don't see why anyone would say marriage is
an achievement.
It's even
You don't have
wrong
to
to
say
not
why-
want
you
to
don't
have a
have-
family.
yeah, it's not an
You
achievement.
came out of
It's
a
not a
family.
yes.
You have a
Like, it's
family.
not an-
You
You
don't
were
have
born
to
by
see why
somebody.
someone
Well,
sees it as
true.
an
So why don't you
achievement.
wanna have a
It's not
family?
your
No,
problem.
marriage is not an achievement.
Someone like me now.
You don't
I
have to have
a
a
family, but I don't
marriage
want to
might
get
not be
married.
an
Don't just want to get married.
Personally,
I
too, I don't want
that
to.
marriage,
Up
but
there,
I want to
if
have
you come,
kids.
they come. They don't come. They
And
don't
it's
come.
gonna
So how you
I
gonna have
personally, left
kids?
to me, I'm not gonna get married.
That question is let me correct something. Let me correct something. One major thing that a lot of people do, even you that is watching, that people do that is wrong, is when you see a lady, you believe she's gotten to the age of getting married. You ask her, when are you going to
Why
marry?
you never married?
Anybody that
Not
asks that question,
concern
again, maybe
anybody.
you should slap that person. Because
Yes.
the truth
They
is,
deserve it.
because
I
the
don't
truth
get
is,
that question.
those questions you ask, when are you going
People
to
that
get
care
married?
about you and
you
know that you
help,
want to
you
care
make
about
the
me.
desperation, you increase the desperation.
You make them feel like they've not achieved anything because
You
they're not
make them feel
married.
they've not achieved-
Like
and
all
you
the
now
things
make
they've
it
worked hard to
ultimately-
get is useless until they get married.
You
And
understand?
that's
You
not
make it
fair.
look like
Because
ultimately
we've
it's all
seen
about
the people
marriage.
that
You
have
get-
worked so hard to get all these things that you are talking about.
Because-
We've seen the independent ladies on social media still praying for men. So what are we talking
talking about?
They're still praying
So,
to get married. So that is why people will still ask.
Yeah, people
It's
still
not
ask.
that
It's
All I'm
not
saying
natural.
is-
Yeah, it's
all
not
I'm
deep.
saying
So when
is-
the
It's not a
question
problem.
comes to you, is how you perceive.
All
and
I'm saying
respond.
is, all I'm saying is,
Because people
for
not
those of una,
societal norm now. You should be married at 30.
Just
Why
like
are you not
Naomi
married
said.
as a lady at 30?
Just like Naomi said, if the question, some of them when they go still get sense, and I go still ask the question to people. Now, you wouldn't know. I will then go ask the question. There are some. It's like you can't ask me say, why you never married? It get what I go tell you. Wait for your life. Come back and ask me that
Well, no
question.
vex. So let me ask this question real quick. This person is a product of a society where if you are not married
At 30.
as a woman, you are not treated with respect.
Yes.
Have
That
you
one
thought about
today.
that?
If you don't have
That
money,
one
And these
If you
women
don't
sometimes
have
they say,
money. If
talk
you
to
don't
me with
have money.
respect. I'm someone's wife.
Or then again, as a man, if you don't have money, they go tell you say you
Wetin
dey spray
do?
perfume.
They waste your.
Where you won't go.
Where we want impress.
Who you want to impress?
Who you want impress? They will
They
tell you
brush your
don't men
teeth,
no
who
be
you
for
want
civil
to talk
servants. See, it's important that we unlearn a lot of the things that we have learned. The truth
Society
is,
and social
bad is
media
bad.
help
Yes.
us. Yeah.
There is no way you can equate what is bad and try to cancel out with what is bad. Good and fine. We're having this conversation because we also learn a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Now, it's important that we have established that people should be themselves. Allow people be themselves, live their lives. But as a society,
Well,
it's
no,
also
social
important
media
that
will
we
not allow.
understand that some of the things that we have learned are things that will put us in problems. Because I remember too that time when we say we finish secondary school, jump us left and right. I come from family where we say they expect say the least when you go do na to first bag, na to get A level. Some people for their family, whether male or female, if you never get 2 degrees, you know if you ever do any other thing for this life. So it's essentially about maybe standards that people have set. As a society, it's important that we understand that people will choose to be who they want to be. And it's fine.
Allow them.
Come and say somebody will tell you, for me, marriage is a big deal. And you can say, hey, why? What's your business? It's her. It's her personal choice. It's her life. Let her live it.
So
Is marriage a big deal
if
for
she
you?
doesn't get married and she has achieved so much, she should feel like she's
Nobody is
useless.
saying she should feel
because that's what
That's what
actually
she's
always
saying that,
happens
like, that's
eventually.
what happens when
That's
the
what happens
question
eventually when you
When-
achieve a
when
lot.
marriage is a big deal
yes,
to you.
and you're not married. It's like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I'm not complete without
I
marriage.
saw a video recently.
They saw.
Someone crying. She's
I don't know why you
30.
think like that.
She's
Like,
married.
I was irritated. I was
think like
irritated.
that.
I was
saw that video as
irritated when I
well.
saw that video.
That she's
I was
30,
so
she's
irritated.
told me 30
A
and she's not married once. And I'm like,
Just
are you okay?
okay, but just what you say. I think it was on.
I was surprised, though.
It was on Twitter. No, that I saw that video. I was irritated, saying, "I'm 30. I'm not
okay.
married. I don't have a child. Are you mad?"
That's the kind of lady that went up. That's the kind of lady that went up getting married to
that's
dustbin.
where-
She went up getting married to dustbin because she wants to be married.
So that's where I had
and
the
take
problem.
anything from the
That's where
dustbin.
I had
And you
the
go shock say na people they push am.
Yes.
Mama,
Yeah.
and also families they also join to this
Yeah.
desperation.
Yes.
You go person house. For example, now maybe
see
now
first daughter.
she get Tone as daughter, she get Jaslyn, and then she get Jasmine. And then the mother will come, AB, No, me, my daughter, she's married. This one, her marriage is next month. This one, we're waiting for her to finish university before she's married. So it's like it's a competition.
There's that pressure for me to now come out and get married.
No, but wait, so why are you allowing other people's personal opinion put pressure on you? If we have all agreed that people should live their lives.
I'm also following him to explain what he's saying, like in the families as well. Like what families always do.
More of the reason why you should never be pressured. These same families that are telling you to get married, when you're small, they tell you don't go near boy, you carry belly. 18. Don't what I do with him. You're still small. Then you now reach 24, they're not telling you where's your husband. Don't go near boy.
Is that the backyard? Is that the backyard?
I mean, you block him from 3.
So you see like the society
where like that video that you talked about, why I just found it cringe-worthy is because she was putting pressure on herself for something that she doesn't have a control. Like
over.
you can't be putting yourself under pressure on something that you don't have the capacity to marry yourself. Like you can't tell a man that
one thing I must say. One thing I must say.
Start feeling like you're not married, you've not achieved anything.
One thing I must say. I don't know if this makes sense. This is how it just came to my head. Please, I don't know if this makes sense. Ladies, you can choose who you fuck.
Exactly.
But you cannot choose who will get married to you.
Facts.
Yes, you can. You
cannot.
choose. I'm sorry.
I will decide who I will marry.
She
don't make you decide.
Understand what he's saying. Understand what he's saying.
You can choose who you will fuck, but you cannot choose who will marry you.
You can choose.
But you can also choose who you accept to marry. As a lady.
No. Get what I'm trying to say.
Like you're not the one that's going to tell the man to ask you to marry him. That's what he's trying to say.
But the man that wants to marry, if you don't want to marry, you can say no to him.
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
Nedu, I understand what you're saying, but a woman can actually make you marry her.
Yes,
Baba,
of course.
Baba, woman not gonna make me marry her.
No,
Me.
They'll go and tie you down.
Me.
now.
Baba, woman go make you marry her.
Juju. Oh, it don't happen before. They don't do me juju. They don't do me juju.
You escape
I
that
get
one.
what he's
No,
saying.
I
Woman can
that
make
one.
you. Woman can make you marry her.
They can either
don't
manipulate
do me
Yes,
juju. They don't do me
you
juju.
can pretend.
They don't do me juju. That one I escape. Now God, Oluwa shame.
A woman can make you.
Sorry.
A woman can make you propose even before you're ready.
I'm moving to you
that's
guys though. Okay, so I heard of this 40-something-year-old man that got married to a 17-year-old girl because she's so pretty and she's still a virgin. Doesn't want anybody to rush her.
That virginity is stupidity.
So what are you going
me.
to call that? It's still not desperation.
The man
on
is a
guy's part.
pedophile.
is it pedophile?
Because she's a minor.
Yes, because she's actually
she's a minor.
She's actually below.
Guys are always
If you
like,
never
I want
pass
them
18.
young. I want them young.
I don't know.
He's a
I want them
pedophile.
young.
When she's
a pedophile.
When she's 25
He's a
or
pedophile.
29,
The girl accepted
still
your
come back
family.
to
My brother, he not get what you
Yes.
want. That man is a pedophile.
Actually,
Let me tell you the truth.
He is.
No matter how gay, fine, rich, no matter you look older
That's
than
his
your age,
daughter.
if you never
swear.
pass
You
18
get-
years,
I swear.
forget it. You're a pedophile, sir.
That's not
by the
desperation.
time she
That's
turns 30,
respect,
by the time she
Don't
turns
you
30,
respect, sir? You know,
by the
no
time-
respect, you're
by
a
the time she
pedophile.
turns 30,
But
he will come back for
desperation still
17
pushes
again.
this.
Exactly. By the
It's
time he
still
turns
there.
30, she will come. In fact, while he's sleeping with her 17, 18, 19, 20, he will still be looking for 16.
17.
Yes.
That's pedophilia right there.
Yeah.
That's
He's a
pedophilia.
pedophile.
He's
pedophile.
I mean,
not-
always find
because
the
he's not-
legal
he's
age of
not in
adulthood
any
is
form of
18
desperation to
years.
get married. He's
Yes.
just a
No,
pedophile.
he's just a pedophile.
That's
Because
crazy.
I mean, you
He's
always
looking
find
for who he can
17-year-old.
control.
A 17-year-old girl
He
will
wants
always
a
be
girl that he can control. That's
She's
why he's looking
young.
for a 17-year-old.
pretty.
And not the girl we can control. He's a pedophile.
That's it. That's
Men
the
will not
big
dey
girl.
come- men will not dey
She's a
come-
minor.
But she's a minor.
Yes.
Minor.
That girl cannot decide. She cannot
course
make.
not.
See, and also let me also say something. This might not be part of what we're talking about, but I just feel I should say it. The decision where girl will be virgin go make. Girl will not be virgin, not go fit make am.
I don't know about that.
How do you mean?
Now girls go.
How do you mean? How do you mean? Let me understand. Let me understand what you mean. How do
Which
you
guy
mean?
talk with this one?
How do you mean? Explain. Let me
Now
understand.
let me say something.
Go deeper, Daddy.
Let me go deeper. Hold on. Let me go deeper. You see that girl will be virgin. She believes her pride is her virginity.
Okay.
So there's some decisions that you make
Like that. She
Based
doesn't
on
want to
her
write jam
virginity.
or what?
based.
I don't think.
Try to understand.
It's confusing me.
Let me say what I'm saying. Let me say what I'm saying. There are some life decisions. Maybe she don't pass 18 or 20 or 30.
she's
There's some
still a
life
virgin.
decisions that you might not be able to take.
So once your hymen is
Like
not there,
what?
so
What?
once your
What?
hymen is
What?
not there, your brain is not
Let me
functioning
say
again.
something. Hold on. Let me say something. Now, Mona, allow me talk.
Okay.
She wants to date a guy. She wants to marry a guy. The thing that she's only thinking is, oh, I'm a virgin. This is my pride.
This is what the guy wants.
This is my pride. When you now lose that virginity, what now becomes your pride?
I don't think that's what she's only thinking. I don't think that's what she's only thinking.
I'm just saying. I know what I'm saying. There's some decisions you cannot make.
No, but you cannot
if you meet a virgin, if you meet a virgin,
Sorry, Nedu, maybe so that you can help me understand.
if you meet a hold on, let me say something. Hold on. If you meet a virgin, half of the times you guys are talking, she's trying to tell you, don't take me to bed.
Don't take me. I'm a virgin.
Okay.
The conversation I'm thinking is different.
Have you met a virgin recently?
I'm thinking it's
No one's
different.
inside the room
You'll be
with you.
meeting virgins.
Well, I'm a good guy, so and I don't. Yeah, so well, they will always
is
hit
different.
on that point. Even when you're trying to,
They always make it like it's the major thing in their life.
A normal
Actually,
outing, a normal cinema.
It's their major thing in their life.
Let's
so
go
the
watch
decision
a
they will make
movie.
is different.
She's
It's
telling
they
you
make
she's not going home with
from
your
these
daddy.
these are
You're not
young
inviting her.
Yes, yes, actually.
No,
These are younger
So
versions.
I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to
I met
say
a
now.
26-year-old
I
virgin.
like this angle, younger because are you
I
trying to
met a
tell me
26-year-old
that?
virgin. She was about that
I have
too.
seen a 42-years-old virgin.
She's
Am I lying?
protecting
On our show.
I don't know about
42-years-old virgin.
I don't know about
The same
I don't know
story.
about 42. Why they not touch her?
So that
42.
means when we
Now that
knock,
thing I fuck her
we
head
become-
up.
Our mind now becomes open. Wow.
The truth is,
You know your worth as a lady.
You know your worth as a now. Would that lady when they say her worth, not be her virginity?
Because
When
everybody
they
else
come
wants
sleep
her
with you, when you don't lose her
You now
virginity,
feel
what now
worthless.
becomes
You
you don't
feel
feel you not start
worthless,
fighting
actually.
who you are. You're lost.
The fact that I
So
took your
does she
virginity.
go around telling people she's virgin?
She won't.
Oh,
I mean, she
people
won't
will
go
be
around
virgin, they don't
telling
talk
you.
about.
But
They're
when
not
you
hide
have
them.
when you
I'm
have
a
a
virgin. Please,
conversation,
that's my pride. I'm not like all your other girls.
I don't think they do that. I don't
no,
think
maybe
they
not
do
like
that.
that,
I don't
not
think they
that
do that.
Maybe not like
I don't
that.
think they do that.
I know that
They
you
don't.
would even
when
think
you're
that
having
they
a
are
conversation
not.
with them, when you're having a conversation
It's
with
when
them,
it's when I feel like it's when they get comfortable with you and you guys start getting close
And
to
you have
that
been
point.
fought trying
Yes,
to-
do not make you know that not put your mind there. Road not there yet.
I remember
You
the
get
first
me?
girl
That's
where
what.
they will be virgin. Chidimma. For I. Oh, those who come
Talk it up, talk it up.
they know her.
Talk it up.
My brother. Chidimma. Everything which Chidimma they talk that time. Now virgin. Oh, don't take me to bed. Don't take me. We dey bed, right? Say don't take me to bed. Chidimma, everything. So she can't get one point. Chidimma can't want the thing. My brother. I try. Kaboom. It no go.
roadblock.
No, I said, go and use candle.
But can we
Anyway, that's away from the
but
topic.
can we flip the question though?
Okay.
If you say certain decisions for the female that is a virgin, can you say the same thing of a man? If you're going to make exceptions for the man, then if you, for example, if you say
exception for man will be virginal. Man we don't wipe plenty girls. They think differently from man we never see girl wipe.
what in they think how to start business and get money like that?
My brother, he understands ladies more.
The guy will never wipe.
Than the guy will never wipe woman before.
I don't agree. I don't agree.
I
No be
know
for
it,
wiping.
my
No be
brother.
for wiping.
You
You
guys
understand?
Oh!
Are you talking
Can
of
we
sexual
make this
performance?
virgin-
Wait, no, by
virgin
understanding
a topic
ladies more.
sometime?
Are you
And I'll
talking
bring
of
some
sexual
virgin-
performance?
Both male and
Bring
female.
virgin.
Let's bring the virgin male and the virgin
Ma
female
talk
to
something.
the show.
Ma talk something. Ma talk
I met a
something.
27-year-old guy, 29, a virgin. I said, what happened? Then tie your prick. Why you never sleep with a woman?
So you see your mic here.
So, but did it affect the guy in his interaction?
He's
and
just
his setting
interaction.
decisions?
I'll tell you how he behaves. I'll tell you how he
women
talks. He
go
talks
dey
like a
different.
child. He talks like a
I will
child.
not deceive
Now,
ourselves.
He talks like a child. He
was
behaves like
never-
a child.
Because he's a virgin.
And I don't know if that's because
wow.
Being a virgin now, it makes you. I don't understand.
Let's break it down. Let's break it down. Wait. Let's break it down. Let's make an example. I come in here. Now, forgive me, is an example. I've slept with Jasmine. I've slept with her. I've slept with
use
her.
other
It's
people
an
now.
example.
He just gave
It's an
examples now.
example. And I've slept with all of you. There's nothing you guys will tell me that I will not think extra because I haven't slept with you. Is a normal thing for me. But this guy, he never wiped before. There's something you guy go take touch him, tell him something. He go rush go do him.
Rush go do a maza. I don't understand.
I don't go
Is the
do-
conversation in interaction with women or in life decisions? Because first
Yeah,
off, we
that's
started
what
by
I'm
saying
saying. Is it like
there are certain things
Not
that
life
the virgin will
decision.
say.
No, not life. Not for life
So
decision.
now when I come, they ask, the fact say
for
you
life
not be virgin
decisions,
as a
you can-
male.
you can-
It means say you go make
decisions.
money like Dangote.
But I know that they talk when it relates to women. But those way they comment go tell you. Virgin man, he know they think when they come to woman, he they do anyhow, any small thing. But when you don't come to woman, you don't wipe. Nah, a corner, left, right, and center, cap. My brother, you gonna think straight. Well,
They're virgin men.
the fuck are we talking
Yeah,
about?
virgin
Virgin men,
men. So I
nah,
shock
shower.
For me, Sha, I feel like parents in this, like parents that are about people that are about raising kids now from this generation to the next one, and and all that. Yeah, they should start. They should actually start raising their kids and making them understand that they keep yourself for any man or any woman. If you choose to keep yourself, keep it for yourself. For yourself, not because it's going to give you extra credit to your husband's house or with your wife or something. Keep it because you're not ready to have sex yet. When you're ready, you go and have the sex. That's how it should be done.
So there's something I actually advise people. It's very different. Many people will not agree with it. I advise people to have solo sex, masturbate. If you don't knock yourself first by yourself, when person won't come knock you,
you know what you like and what you don't like.
No be big deal.
It will not be So,
be a big deal.
But how can they get that is a virgin knock herself when whole not day?
We have sex toys.
There's whole.
We have
but sex toys don't go push. I go to pay you.
There's some people that actually can get this virgin from just walking out.
I don't know about women
you said what?
Yeah, there's some people that can get this virgin from walking out.
Yes.
Yes. From even cycling.
I will walk out. I can't this virgin.
Yes, from even cycling. It depends on how thin. It depends on how thin their hymen is.
Any intense physical activity. But we are talking about desperation. And I want to desperately drag us back to the subject of the conversation. I think we have established certain, I would want to say certain points that we all agree. Mm-hmm. And one of which is that standards don't apply to everybody. Mm-hmm. Red flags can be white to some people.
And blue to some people.
And whether we like it or not, money is always in front, even if it's not here now.
Please don't deny it.
I wanted us to clarify, because when we started off the Oni and Davido conversation, it was just vague and everything. And when I said I feel some men in this type of some caliber of men should get exceptions.
Why?
Status, she said.
For instance, an Oni is a king. He's entitled to. He can. Is
Nedu a king?
Is Davido a king?
Is Davido a king?
Davido is a celebrity.
Is Tupac a king?
Wait now. Davido is an entertainer.
Okay.
And
he's a king in his
things
rights.
happened and he had different people, but he has chosen to settle with one person.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's he's an entertainer. He's not like the regular. Oh my God.
See,
exactly. Well,
with that ring entering in her hand, it's not going to make him change.
What I'm trying to say is you cannot outrightly compare.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Ring doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be.
This same guy would have just left the Choma status and go for other girls.
But
he's back for the same
you
girl.
cannot let
my brother leave him. Leave Davido. Let him do whatever he wants to do. Happier. He's an entertainer. If he wants to have 52, let him have 52. He has the money.
You cannot compare a Davido to a quiet guy who is just a 9-to-5er.
If you don't have other things you're offering, rest.
So like what Matilda rightly said, which means there is a preference.
Yes.
If you can do anything, you as a lady, you can be desperate for a man that is doing anyhow, as long as he has what to offer extra.
No.
It's different. It's different.
They carry me go.
What you guys are saying now?
A king, an entertainer, all these
Governor,
people, God,
I believe
for like
So if you want peace of mind, don't go for them. Don't go for these people if you want peace of mind.
Maybe.
But they actually some entertainers that are faithful. Let's not
people that push wheelbarrow.
Yes.
I can understand.
Why do you guys call this thing cheating when it's supposed to be what it's meant to be originally? When a man is supposed to have more than one naturally.
How is a man supposed to have more than one naturally?
So this is the thing.
Yes.
Oh my
So
God.
women should start understanding that from relationships.
Men should start understanding that.
That's what.
Women should actually. Now then
They should. Now women need to understand that.
Men are polygamous in nature.
Yes, naturally.
No. See what we're saying
I don't buy
here.
that.
I can understand.
Don't buy
That's
now.
my point. I don't argue
my
that
first
men are
buyer.
polygamous in
Leave
nature.
am now.
If men are polygamous in nature, fine. Can we also agree that women are polyandrous in nature? Because you see,
Women are not. Women are not. Why do you think
in the Bible? Hold on. Why do you think in the Bible? Why do you think in the Bible when they catch man and woman, now woman then go stone, then go leave the man?
Because of hypocrisy, yes.
Never really rated women. How they end for all of them?
The Bible never really.
Because
find a
They actually always make you men feel like men are always above them.
This question. Before we go, we are rounding up. Answer me one. Your mama, for one person must cheat. Who should it be?
That will cheat.
Who should it be? Who should it be?
Anybody
No, that's a good question.
Your mama, if somebody must cheat. Who should it be?
It should be nobody actually.
No, if one person must, who should it be?
That should be a question, period.
You get because they want me to say man.
Before we go, one important factor that also affects this desperation in society. Married women, friends that are married now, they're always like, oh, is it because you're not married? Oh, I don't want to talk to you again because you're not married. They cut off their single friends. That one as well also adds to the desperation, because that's when ladies will be like, oh, is it me that she said this to me, so I must get married? And they will do anything.
That's women pressuring women.
There was a video
that means women pressuring women.
Yeah, women pressuring women.
That's a real thing. Where one lady came out to advise married women that if you're married, you don't have to be friends with single girls. Why that's, I mean, I'm not sure I've seen anything as stupid as that in recent times, right?
That's rubbish.
So this is what I think we should do. Those who watch us and every Monday come to Frankly Speaking, we would like you to share your thoughts. Tell us what you think about our conversation today. Red flags. What do you consider red flags? Do you have color blindness when it comes to certain situations? And then the color of your own flag
and
will
the
change.
desperation ratio.
Do you think that desperation for misses is valid, or it's just a myth? And do you think that some people who claim that they are independent online, offline, they are at the forefront at Shiloh asking God for a breakthrough, whether male or female?
And then this one that I'm saying that I feel like entertainers, kings, people, all these people, they should have exceptions. Like you should, you can leave it for them. If like I can understand that a Davido has multiple women, but I can't understand that a Debo who does a 9 to 5 has multiple women.
So do you agree with Naomi?
I don't.
That Debo that does 9 to 5, that clocks in and clocks out, or a Davido that can jet into
and jet out.
Santorini,
and jet out with a different girl and jet out with another girl.
There should be exceptions. Share your thoughts. So we have come to the end of season 2, but we will not be gone for a very long time. We cannot leave you because we love you, so we're gonna be there for you. Thanks to Sky Wallet, simplest way to trade crypto in the world. Thanks for refreshing us, Meridian Club Cream Liquor. Thanks to all the amazing people that have featured on this season and have added tremendous value to the conversation. Thanks to all those who comment. We see all our supporters on social media.
Haters and
in
lovers.
fact, as we don't they put up on top of YouTube, una go don't tell us say una they wait. We love you, and it is because of you that will come every time. Keep in mind that we're going to have a very special gathering where you'd have the opportunity to sit with us and have a conversation. We'll also tape it so that those who are not present in person would also get to watch that. Frankly Speaking is coming back very soon. This is the time to off the lights.
Don't miss us too much.
This is the time to off the lights. Just like they off the lights. Open sesame.
Anyway.
Sesame.